Hey guys, welcome to my best attempt at Demonology Explained. Best attempt as in, I don't play this spec, because let's say it together, it was a disappointment, and it doesn't do any damage, and it's not that great, at least for PvP. I've tested every spec now, for PvE on target dummies as well. Seems that Demonology is the lowest out of the three as well, so that's a disappointment in my books. In this video, we'll be going over abilities, rotation, talents, honor talents, and that's it. This is a basic guide for the basic viewer, the basic WoW player. So, abilities. Call Dreadstalkers. Does this, does damage, and then they'll hit the target. Demon Bolt, it's like a fancier Shadow Bolt, except it's going to be instant cast whenever you use it. Summon Felguard, summons a pet, that's really good. Shadow Bolt is Shadow Bolt. Power Siphon, that's a talent. Hand of Gul'dan, by the way, whoever that is. Pretty much your main ability, 1 to 3 soul shards, deals up to 807 Shadow Flame damage, and summons up to 3 wild imps based on soul shards consumed. Pretty much, if you use 3 soul shards on Hand of Gul'dan, you're going to be doing 807 damage, and then get 3 wild imps. We also have Summon Demonic Tyrant, pretty much extends the duration of all your demons by 15 seconds, and increases the damage of all your other demons by 15%. Also damages the target. That's kind of our main cooldown. That's about it for abilities. Wish there was more. Wish we had a damage over time. That'd be cool. Wish we had Doom still. Let's go over talents. Demonic Strength pretty much makes your Felguard charge the target and do a very, very high damaging Blade Storm. That's it. There it is. That'll hit every target for 900. Alone it did about 5,000 damage there, and that'll happen to every target, so that's why I take that. You can also take Vile Scourge Bombers. I used it on a target. It does do like 4,000 damage, but people can just walk your target out of it, so I mean, pick this if you really want. Dreadlash, just wouldn't take it unless, I mean, all these are just kind of AoE talents, so pick whatever here. I really like Demonic Strength. For the 30 row, I just think Power Siphon's the best. Doom's really shit in the fact that it has to do damage to give you a Doom Guard, which for 25 seconds is good, but the chance of you actually killing something with Doom, which takes 30 seconds to proc and generate 1 soul shard, very, very low. And then the chance that it actually kills the target, there's a chance after that to summon a Doom Guard, which is very, very low. So that's why I don't take Doom. Demonic Calling sounds good. Probably is good for PvE. Shadow Bolt and Demon Bolt have a 20% chance to make your next call. Dreadstalkers cost 1 less soul shard and have no cast time. The no cast time is very useful. There's an honor talent that gives you cast time, hence why I can just use Call Dreadstalkers instantly here. Without that honor talent, I would suggest Demonic Calling. With the honor talent and leveling in war mode, I'd suggest Power Siphon. Sacrifices 2 imps for 2 charges of Demonic Core. You'll see there, I got 2 charges of Demonic Core for my Dreadstalkers dying. 45 row Dark Pact gives you a shield for 17,000 health, which is 400% of the health you sacrifice, which is, I mean, gives you a huge bubble, 250% of the sacrificed health. For the 60 row, I'm pretty sure anything but Vile Fiend is the choice here. I don't believe Vile Fiend does good damage. I really like Soul Strike, and from the shadows is just extra damage as well. I'll summon the Vile Fiend here just for lulz, see if it actually does anything. Hit the target, bud. There you go. It seems to do okay damage, but it's nothing amazing, actually. Seems to be hitting for 400, and it only lasts for 15 seconds. Hits about as hard as about a Felguard, it looks like, so not worth it in my opinion. I'd rather either have Soul Strike, which generates a soul shard and does shadow damage, or from the shadows, pretty much makes it so you'll do 20% increased Shadow Flame damage to the target for the next 12 seconds, which will, Shadow Flame damage is your Demon Bolt and Hand of Gul'dan. For the 75 row, Mortal Coil for the heal, Demonic Circle for the mobility, Dark Fury for the stun. For the 90 row, Inner Demon sucks shit, don't take it. Grimoire Felguard. Grimoire Felguard summons another Felguard, deals 25% increased damage. It does what it says it does. Also Soul Conduit. Every soul shard you spend has a 15% chance to be refunded. RNG based talent. Don't like RNG based talents. Don't think they're good at all. Here I'd either choose Grimoire Felguard or Inner Demon. Admittedly, I hate these two talents, so all the time I'm going to be taking Grimoire Felguard. For the 100 row, it's your choice here. For big burst or cooldown windows or anything like that, Nether Portal's really good. Every time you spend soul shards, you also summon a demon on the Nether, come and fight for you. The other choice is Demonic Consumption. Your Demonic Tyrant will now absorb all imps and empower themselves. Haven't really tried this, not sure how much it empowers your Demonic Tyrant, so I may as well test this out while I do the rotation. Your other choice is Sacrifice Souls, which is probably what I'm going to be doing if I ever PvE as a Demonology Warlock. Pretty much for every demon you have active, your Shadow Bolt and Demon Bolt, which are your two soul shard generators, will be doing increased damage by 5% for every demon. So if I have 5 imps out into Felguard and Dreadstalkers, that is a 40% increased damage to my Demon Bolt and my Shadow Bolt. So let's go over the kind of single target rotation here. Obviously, send your pet in, get those Dreadstalkers out, and then after this you just hand a Gul'dan, like your life depends on it. And as you hand a Gul'dan, you'll generate more pets. Those pets will do extra damage. Also, when those pets die, they will generate demonic cores. The demonic cores are just extra soul shards and extra damage. That's all you have to think about it as. And this is the rotation. Nothing too complex. It's not bad. It's one of the more simple specs. And this is the entire thing, guys. You're looking at it. So I suppose we'll try Demonic Tyrant now. I'll use my Vile Fiend just because I'm spec'd into it. I know I did my rotation wrong there, probably. And here's the rotation, boys. It's magic. So that's kind of why I don't take Demonic Consumption. It feels like it didn't do anything, and I feel like it did about the same damage as it usually does, so that's why I don't take it. So Nether Portal or Sacrifice Souls here, unless you really want to take Demonic Consumption, and then hats off to you, and good luck. So that's the single target rotation. The AoE rotation, the more I think about it, the more the AoE rotation actually doesn't change. I'm pretty sure your Hand Gul'dan just hits targets in an area, so it's just like extra damage you won't have to think about. Damage to all enemies. So your Hand Gul'dan is your AoE ability. In an AoE situation, I guess you could use your Demonic Strength and then summon other guy, and then they can both just use their Blade Storm and do a decent amount of damage. You'll see there. That's a lot of spin to win. I'm pretty sure my pet has another one to use too. Oh, it's on cooldown. Anyway, that's the kind of AoE situation. AoE, all you're going to be doing is using Hand Gul'dan a little bit more. So instead of Vile Fiend, I always take Soul Strike. Soul Strike pretty much just generates a soul shard. I'm pretty sure it also makes your pet charge to the target. I could be wrong though. Yeah, it does. Okay. So with Soul Strike, you'll actually have 2 charges. I'll show you guys here, and this is something I've noticed in PvP as well. So if you ever want your pet to attack your target, you can either press Pursuit, which is this. It's their normal charge, and then you can also press Soul Strike, which is an extra charge that does take good damage and also gives you a soul shard. So that's why I really like Soul Strike. And that's the kind of talents. Let's go over on our talents here. I really like Call Fel Lord. Pretty much summons a Fel Lord that stuns people and does 5% max health damage. Master Summoner makes your Dreadstalkers instant. That's the main reason I take it. If you're expecting the Demonic Calling, then I would just take anything else other than Master Summoner, because that's the talent. It's the same talent twice. You just don't do that. It's really fucking stupid. You could take Call Observer, you could take Call Fel Hunter, you could take anything really. Just don't take Master Summoner and Demonic Calling. For the third talent, take whatever. take whatever you think the situation calls for. And that's Demonology. It's a big disappointment right now. It's getting reworked in 8.1, so hopefully it's a lot better after that. Along with Elemental, please fix. Elemental sucks right now. But that's it's Demonology Warlock, guys. If you guys liked the video, give it a thumbs up. If you guys didn't, give it a thumbs down. I stream every day on 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time on twitch.tv/paraglasses, upper left, and it's also the first link in the description, along with other social media in the description as well. Again, guys, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys later.